Hi sweeties, how are you doing? Welcome to Naya Sing. If this is your first time of coming across this channel, sweetheart, kindly smash that subscribe button, turn your notifications so you are notified each time I upload, and please give this video a thumb up. I appreciate you all so much, and I am saying a very big shout out to every one of you for all the support and love you all give me here. I am truly grateful. Thank you all so much, and you are super sweet. So today we'll be talking something very important, and it's about the Karen who Rachel profiled a black man that was fishing in a lake, right? Like it's a community lake and all that. And like they just kept disturbing the man, a lot of harassing, not even harassing the man. And each one that comes, the man records them, like, you know, because they ended up calling the cops on him. So one of the Karens lost her job, right? And the community, or like some of them are coming to the man also to tell the man that can you stop recording when people approach you? And they forget that the young man is doing that for his own safety. And they said that the woman lost her job and she has a lot of mortgage, like a lot of things to do and all that, like, you know, she really needs the job and the rest of it. Like, they are not even being sorry for what Karen did, right? For harassment and the rest of it, racial profiling, right? And now all they want is that the Karen has lost her job and they are like, you know, she has mortgage to pay and all that. They are telling the man, can you do a video to say it was like, you know, a misunderstanding? And now let me take us back a bit. That woman knew what she was doing when she said she was going to call the cops on that man, because you all know when a white person calls the cops on a black man, what happens? It doesn't go well, right? But as goodness may have it, that man lives in a neighborhood. So this thing is, how can a black man live in our neighborhood, right? And now she has lost her job. They are telling him to help Karen get back her job. And the man is also asking, should I help Karen get back her job? And a lot of people are saying no, because what she did was evil. If something had happened to that black man, I am sure that woman would never come out to plead that she was joking or it was just a mistake that she called the cops on the man and the rest of it. Because like you all remember what happens when a white woman cries out over a black person, especially black men. It is not something that I need to start telling you, but I'm just going to roll this clip. But the last clip on this is like, you know, trying to refresh your memory so you all can remember the video that brought up all this. I am rolling this clip. We'll come back to talk about it. Let me know what you all think in the comment section. So straight up, here we go.
To stop posting viral videos on the internet. I don't know social media. I don't participate in any. But I've been told it's gone crazy all around the country. And the end result is the lady that talked to you, that you were filming, she's been fired.
I found that out just today.
Yeah, she's been fired at 8:30 this morning. She's lost her job. She's got a big mortgage on a big house that she solely owns. So we've got to help each other and not post viral videos. Please. I'm asking, please. Okay, well, the other aspect is the lady Tanya, and I may come back, and this is simply an attempt to help one of our member neighbors. She's been fired from her job. She's been told to get her stuff out of the office and skedaddle. If there's anything we can collectively think of doing to post something, this is one request to post to not only her boss, but the media that you've accessed, and say something like, misunderstanding. And this is simply an attempt to help one of our member neighbors.
So have you all been following this? I've been following. If you haven't been following, follow him so that you can access all of those videos. And if you haven't been following, let me tell you what's going on in a nutshell. There's this black guy who lives in what is probably a predominantly white community. And to relax on his off time, his downtime, he fishes. in the pond. And we have a lot of communities like that here in South Carolina, where there are a lot of like private lakes and whatnot. But as long as you live in the community, you can fish, you can use your boat, you can do whatever, as long as you live in the community. So they're questioning him, asking him if he, where does he live? And he's not really answering those questions because he does not have to give them an answer. Because we know that they are not stopping and asking white people who are doing those same things, those same questions. We know why they are doing this. They are racially profiling and harassing this man. White people, the reason white people think that they have agency over black people like this, it goes back to slavery, when once upon a time they did. They had agencies over black bodies and black minds and black destiny. And to this day, they still think that they have that right to question us when they see us in spaces that they feel belong to them. So when he wasn't answering their questions, and when he challenged them, and when he stood his ground, they called the police. And we all know what it means when white people call the police, when they want us removed from their spaces, or worse, when they want us unalived. And when they called the police on that black man, they knew very well what could happen to him. But they did it anyway, and without regret. And it's the fact that the police did nothing about it. You think that that would tell them that, hey, this guy lives in this area, and so we've got our answer and we should leave him alone. But no, they double down on the racism and the racial profiling, and they keep harassing him. Literally every time they see him out there, some white person pulls over and asks for his paper, proof that he lives there. So fast forward, one of the women actually ended up getting fired for it. They didn't want the backlash to company, so they got rid of her. And now these same white people are coming up to this man, and they're trying to make her racism his problem by saying things like, well, what can we do collectively, and how do we help a neighbor, and how do we help a member of our community? Now it's we and us and collectively. When they made it very clear from the beginning that he was not one of them, that he was an outsider, that they had the right to question. They want him to help her get her job back after she racially profiled him. Tanya better update her resume.
She's been fired at 8:30 this morning. She's lost her job. She's got a big...
Okay, if you've never seen that gentleman's content, please go in and watch it. Apparently, wherever he lives, there's an HOA board or whatever, and there's also bodies of water where you can fish from. Problem is, every time he goes fishing, people come out and harass him, ask him if he lives there, and this is only for residents, you're blocking our views, all this dumb stuff. So he had previously recorded somebody who has since lost her job because of said recording, which she should have. This gentleman that he's talking to apparently is the president of the HOA, and he is telling him not to record anymore or post on social media. And he is basically gaslighting him, saying that, this lady has lost her job. She has a big house payment that she's solely, responsible for. And now she has lost her job. So please don't post on social media anymore or whatever. No, it is his right to post. It is his right to record, to protect himself. And maybe she'll think about it next time before she acts like a fucking asshole. No, it's not your fault. It's not his fault she lost her job. It's her fault she lost her job because she's an asshole.
She's been fired at 8:30 this morning. She's lost her job. She's got a big mortgage on...
I don't know if you guys have heard about this, but go and look this man up. He's essentially a man who lives in a nice neighborhood that has a lake. He goes to this lake all the time and he fishes. That's what he do. He loves doing it. Him and his family, they do it. And it's really crazy because every time he goes, he's getting harassed by a different white person in his neighborhood, because the lake is for people that live in the neighborhood, but he lives in the neighborhood. And you would think if you see this man continuously enough time in the neighborhood, I guess I would assume that he lived there. But he pretty much just records these different white people coming up to him and harassing him, doing different things, saying, let me see, where do you live? Give me your address. Let me see your ID. All these regular people calling the police on him. And he's recording this, so just in case anything happens to him, he has the evidence of it. He posted. And apparently one of the women that he posted wound up getting fired from her job. But nobody told her not to mind her own business. I'm telling you, it's so crazy, this concept of just minding your own business, because that's your business to mind. And so you telling this black man, like, don't take these videos, don't post these videos in your defense, you know, to protect these people who are harassing you is crazy. And I think that is really what's wrong with America.
Accessed and say something like misunderstanding.
This creator is continuously racially profiled at his own fishing area where he lives, and some woman lost her job because of how viral the videos have gone on TikTok, and he wants to know if he should, or maybe he doesn't want to know, but he's asking the question, should I help her get her job back? And here's my perspective. Do not help someone when they desperately need to understand the reason why they're in the position that they're in. I can probably speculate that you feel a lot of compassion and empathy for others because you have dealt with a lot of pain yourself, especially in this situation where you just can't even go fishing without someone questioning why you're there. One of the hardest things I have ever learned is to allow others to learn their lessons. And this is a hard one. And she won't learn the lesson if you go in and save her situation. It wasn't your fault she lost her job. It was her fault she lost her job.
To stop posting viral videos on the internet.
The man that you only hear, that you don't see, why is his solution is to stop posting the videos because the YT lady apparently who bothered him before got fired that same morning. Why is his solution is for the black man to stop posting videos? And why is he more concerned about the woman who interjected herself for no reason, went to bother the man? Why is it now the black man's problem? I don't understand that. And why is that man that you don't see, you only hear him, why is he trying to put that problem on this man who's still trying to only fish and mind his business? All right.
Okay, well, the other aspect.
That's gonna be a no for me, dog. That's gonna be a no for me, dog. That's gonna be a no for me, dog. No. 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 You wanna know why? Because I can guarantee you, if the shoes on the other foot, she wouldn't give a damn. She wouldn't give a damn about him or how if he got fired or how he paid his bills. Did she not say she was gonna call the cops? She threatened him with the cops because he was fishing. She threatened him with the cops because he was fishing at a lake. So no, you don't get to threaten me with the cops. And then after you lose your job and after you lose your income and the way that you're able to pay for your big, beautiful home, you lose it. And so now 9 times out of 10, you're going to lose your home. It's above him now. Think before you act going forward. Better thing to do, next neighborhood she moves to, I don't know, possibly you might need to introduce yourself to your neighbors. Get to know everybody in your neighborhood, not just the people that look like you. And then possibly you won't make the same mistake again. But that man don't owe her a damn thing. Don't owe her a damn thing because she damn sure didn't give 2 F's about him. So the answer is no. The answer is negative. The answer is nada. No. She is okay. She will be fine. She will be fine. There's always going to be consequences to actions. And her actions could have cost that man his life. So Unfortunately for her, she lost her job. The only income that she has to pay for her home. So 9 times out of 10, she probably gonna lose her house. And it is what it is. Be better. Do better. And things like this won't happen to you. But nope.
Stop posting viral videos on the internet. I don't know.
All right, what's up, fam? Listen, go to the brother's page. This is a stitch, by the way. Please go to the brother's page because that's the only way you will fully understand everything that I'm about to say and what other people are saying. But no, brother, please do not, no, do not stop posting. They need to be put on blast. No, 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 no. Keep on posting. If shame is the only way to get their behavior to change, then keep on doing it because they don't come out talking about sorry till you fully put them on blast and shame comes. No, do not feel guilty about her losing her little job. And she might not be able to make her house payment. Oh, there are a lot of our children, our men, our women who will never make it back home. Never. And you fully understand what I mean when I say they'll never make it back home because they're unalive through foolish actions. I can go on and on and on to the most recent thing that we know about, to where the young man got the dog sicked on him. And I know there's some controversy about that, but he had every right to feel like his life was being threatened. Just because you got a badge does not mean my life is not at stake. Real talk. I have my own story, my own real time, real life story about it. And I'll probably share it one day. But no, bro, please don't stop. Keep putting them on blast. But I will say this. This is why we need our own land, our own property as a diaspora. Just get away from them because they're clearly letting us know that they don't want us near them. Clearly. I think in one of his videos, somebody had come up on him 3 times in one day about him and his friend fishing. And then this gentleman wants to just pop up and say, oh, she lost her job and could you please stop? No, hell no. Keep putting them on blast, bro. Keep standing up for the diaspora and yourself. Because if they're willing to go to the lengths that they're going to disturb your peace, because basically, let's be real, you live in looks like a predominantly white neighborhood, and they don't like people that look like you in that neighborhood. And they're going to question you across the board, it would seem like. So no, keep putting them on blast. So maybe change will come, but I don't believe that. It just came out of my mouth. Just because we shame them and put them on blast and they lose jobs, it'll just go back underground. That's all. You got DeSantis out here talking about, slavery was a good thing. And now you got people joining him talking about slavery taught us skills. What? They will go through any length to justify slavery and the brutality of how we as a people have been treated to this day. Keep putting them on blast. I keep saying that. I can't say it enough. Keep putting them on blast. Let these videos go viral. Let the real truth of the plight of our people as a diaspora in this country be known. I love your content, bro. Knowledge. 1.
This is one request to post to not only her boss.
If you have not been following this story, go follow this guy and look at his page and how he has been harassed for having the audacity to be black in a white neighborhood. He has been harassed nonstop by palm-colored people who keep calling the police on him for fishing in the pond that belongs to the neighborhood, which he is a homeowner in. Repeatedly, and he keeps videotaping it and posting it. His videos are going viral. So one woman who's been harassing him gets fired from her job. So this palm-colored man comes to him and tells him to please stop posting. He is the problem. His posting is the problem, and he's gotten this woman fired. Not that she got herself fired for her racism, but they had asked him to stop posting. Don't post any more viral. Now, the same man is coming back and asking him to post. This is a request to post. He's requesting that he post in order to help a fellow neighbor, that he post that this was just a misunderstanding. Now, it's amazing to me how ignorant these racist palm-colored people are, that instead of dealing with the issue of a man who is being harassed because of the color of his skin, they make the issue him posting. That's the first caucasity that blows my mind. But then they turn around and have enough caucasity to come back and say, now post, but say it was a misunderstanding. If y'all don't go somewhere and sit down, the woman now lost her job, can't pay her mortgage, and they want the black man who's been harassed by her and all of them to retract his video by just saying it was a misunderstanding. One of these days, y'all gonna learn to leave black people alone. And until then, girlfriend, happy job shopping.
So clearly the white people in this community haven't learned a goddamn thing. We don't care that the girl lost her job, because the truth is, I already looked into her. She's a massage therapist. She was over there at that spot. She still has her license. We should have went for that. That's next. But you coming up and telling him not to film, nowhere in there, sir, did you say that she was wrong for questioning that man's residency status. And that's what you guys are not understanding. The more you continue to harass us when we legitimately live inside of these communities where we are entitled to the quiet enjoyment and use of said facilities, that's when you'll stop going viral.
Hello.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good. You guys residents here?
Are we bothering anyone?
Don't touch it.
Don't touch it.
Sorry? Alright, well, this lake is presently for residents only. So, thank you for filming. I'm not giving you permission to film, so...
She's not...
Okay, picture of your license plates and forward it on.
Hey, so y'all hear what I go through, right? This the third person. I'm in my own neighborhood, and a white person came and bothered me while I'm fishing. Another white person came and bothered me while I'm fishing. This is the third time. She's like, oh, no, I'm not giving you permission to film. This is my phone. I can film and do whatever I want. I study the law. I study the law. Thank you. I'm sorry. Hey, don't leave now. Do you want to say, hey, do you live here? Where you live? What's your address?
Where do you live? Where do you live?
This is unbelievable.
Where do you live? Why?
What's your name, by the way? Because at the next meeting, I'm definitely going to mention you.
Her name is Karen.
wait. Matter of fact.
All right, this last video you saw was the video that started the whole thing. I mean, they just kept disturbing this man. The man fishing white black is just something else. And now she has lost her job and she is looking for a way to get the job back. And I think she was the one that sent those people to come around and tell the man to stop recording and also look for a way to help her get her job back. I mean, now the man is also making it look like the man was the one that got her fired. But it was her ass that went to the man to start asking questions like, do you live here? Why are you fishing here? And the rest of it. Now it is actually time people start understanding that some of the things she do have consequences. And now this is one of the consequences she is facing. She's been laid off from her job. and she has now they are saying she has bills to pay and all that. Okay, now let's get into the video she made. Like, you know, she was the one that told the man, why were you fishing and all that. And she also threatened to call cops on the man. And they know the implications, or like, you know, the outcome of calling cops on black people. How it doesn't go well, right? And they know that if cops get involved, maybe something may end up happening to the man. What if they call the cops and maybe eventually something happened to the man? I mean, will they ever come back to start apologizing for what they did and all that? But now they are pinning the whole thing on this man, like, you know, trying to make him feel bad for recording. But this young man was recording for his own safety, because he was not even safe. That, like, you know, each time he go there to fish, they are always coming around looking for a way, threatening him and saying, we are going to call the cops, do you live there and all that. I mean, why can people not mind their businesses? Because I don't see how I am probably going to see a white man fishing and I go there, start like, you know, telling him that why are you fishing? Do you live around here? They are actually supposed to know that, man, this man lives around here, because they have seen him like several times fishing. But each person, like, you know, they always harass him. Even I remember the video he did with his friend. They went fishing and they still came to harass him. When they have wife, they still came to harass. And the woman should know that this is racial profiling, and you know what comes out when it comes to racial profiling. And as heaven may have it, this video actually went, like, almost all his videos are going viral and all that. And the office said, no, this woman, we can't continue to keep you. We don't have we don't want to deal with, like, you know, social media and the rest of it. That was how they laid her off. And now they are trying to pin it on this man, that he was the one that, like, because he was recording, and because, like, you know, they are even telling him to look for a way to say that it was a misunderstanding that that happened. Like, it wasn't like serious, so that she will get her job back. And if she gets her job back, she's just gonna feel like, you know, like, I will always have my way around and all that. But I know the man is asking, should he help the Karen get her job back? I mean, you saw the response from the people. Some people are saying no, like majority are saying no, don't, you know. And I think everybody, like, you know, if you are a white person watching this video, I hope you learn to mind your business. That because you see a black person maybe in your neighborhood or something like that, I mean, that does not mean that he doesn't live there. He might actually be your neighbor, and because you don't know him and the rest of it. And why do you even go around and start asking, harassing? Because it's harassment. Harassing people and start telling people you are supposed to fish here, you are not. I mean, is the river or the lake he is fishing on crying that a black man is fishing here and I don't want him to fish there? You just want to be a Karen. That's why you went there asking questions, something that does not even concern you. Asking questions and all that. And now they are making it look like the man, like, you know, was the one that laid her off her job. I mean, make all this make sense. It's time you all start minding your businesses. And I want you all to know that as it stands now, your this thing has got consequences. So for those that are trying to probably go somewhere else and harass a black man or a black woman somewhere because you think she does not belong to the neighborhood and all that, I hope you know that something might be at stake, your job or something, like, you know, more important. This is where I'm going to draw the line. See you all in my next video. Bye for now.